Welcome to our Road to Equality with our Queernation. I'm Amanda. Today, we're going to showcase a unique story from a unique little girl. Now, the thing that makes her so unique isn't so much that she's transgendered, but that she's very smart and very bright and knows exactly who she is. I can't put it better than Jazz when she says, "I've got a female mind, but a boy's body." The great thing is, Jazz's issue was tackled on much sooner. And this issue is feelings of feeling awkward and a little different. Now, this was diagnosed as gender identity disorder. Gender identity disorder is a conflict between a person's physical gender and the gender he or she identifies as. Let's go ahead and take a look at Jazz's wonderful story now.
I love being called Jazz. It's amazing. And I say a lot of things are amazing because a lot of things are.
So glad that he came. She came.
Who are you guys? Where's your brother?
It's a boy for sure.
My 4 men. I tell people that I have a girl brain, a boy body. I think like a girl, but I have the different parts.
I can't see Barbie. Barbie.
First I was like, oh, it's really cute. But then it persisted and got stronger, and she got older, and the older she got, the stronger it got. And I knew in my gut, I said, this is more than a phase.
It's absolutely to die for gorgeous. What about your earrings, huh? Usually you put the earrings.
From the beginning, I think I was oblivious to the whole notion altogether. It was probably a denial of my ability to accept the general notion that a child could be transgender. After I got past that and the resistance, I came to truly believe that her true essence was that she was a girl and that I had to get past any preconceived notion of what I had about things and just support her.
I was frightened. I was worried about her future. I had taken her to the pediatrician. I was hoping she'd say, oh, you know what? Don't worry about it, and she was concerned. And then ultimately taking her to a specialist who specializes in transgender patients. And that woman spent an hour with Jazz, who was 3 at the time, and she said, your child clearly has gender identity disorder.
Some transgender issues.
I'm Jazz, a transgender child. I'm turning 11 this week, like my mom said.
Every chance I got, I would take my allowance and I would take it to one of the men's stores in the local shopping center, and I would buy men's clothes, and I would be going home dressing in 3-piece suits.
About 12 years old when I was in junior high, going into the boys' locker room, feeling like I was a girl. It was a really difficult time for me inside that boys' locker room, having to get undressed, and I was always either the first one in or the last one out. I used to shave my legs at 12 years old and do very feminine things, and I'd keep it in secret, and I would do this in the middle of the night when my parents were sleeping.
There are many people with sad stories, and where they go through things like getting beat up or maybe discriminated, and they don't have the support, so they're by themselves.
I envy you, Jazz, because you were starting young. I knew when I was your age, too. You were not going to go through what me has gone through. You're going to live your life fully as a female like you should be. And that is a huge advantage.
For anyone out there who is transgender and they're scared to step out of their shadows, it's okay to be different and be who you are. Just know that you're special and just love yourself.
Now, the great thing about this particular story is that Jazz is supported by both of her parents, her older sister, and her 2 older siblings. They're encouraging her to be exactly who she wants to be, and this is great as it allows her to be creative, expressive, and loving. She is not going to suffer from the negative aspects of gender identity disorder, which include anxiety, depression, and feelings of suicide. And suicide is an illness that is largely affecting a lot of people within the LGBT community. Now, here in the future at Road to Equality with Our Queernation, we're going to have a guest expert give us a lot more in-depth knowledge and information on the subject of gender identity disorder. So if you out there have any questions or comments you'd like to leave, go ahead and do so now. In the meantime, you know what you gotta do. Be well, be merry, and love.